break.
Do you know what day it is? Of course you do. It's New Comic Book Day. And if you're here on this channel, you're probably here to see what I picked up. So let's get started. Let's start with Independence. I got These Savage Shores, #1. Not gonna lie, haven't read it, don't know what it's about. Just saw the big hype all over the social media. Everybody was looking for this. It was the last one in the store, so I picked it up. Probably read it tonight. Let you guys know what it's about. Just so you guys don't know, I also have an Instagram at Comic Hero as well, and I show all the comics that I have here with shorts, brief summaries of them, and the spoilers. So if you don't want to watch a video, well, you can always go to Instagram to check those out. Second book I have right here is Spawn, $2.95. Just look at the cover. How can you not want that book? And it's a great story too. Right now, Spawn is leading to its 300. So if you're not collecting this book, it's a good point to jump in. Great story. This is basically picking off from the last issue where Spawn reveals himself to the whole world on who he really is. So the whole world is trying to find out where Al Simmons is. And he is fighting the Violator. And the Violator takes him to the one place where his powers are pretty much useless. In the desert. No shadows, no shade, just pure sun. So this issue basically takes place between them two, discussing the past, what led to what the Violator's role is in this whole game, and what's coming up with the big war between Hell and Spawn, and shows the Violator that all this was just for him to send out a message, let him know what's going on. And yeah, he basically messes up the Violator. Good book, like I said. If you have not jumped onto this, jump on it. Great stories, great art, and like I said, it's getting to 300, so jump on it right now while you still can. Definitely give this book an easy 8 out of 10. Let's go with that. Yeah, I can live with that. Alright, so that's it for Independence. Let's leave Marvel for last, because that's the big one. For DC, I picked up Shazam, #4. Great book, not gonna lie. The only reason I picked up this book is because I just saw Shazam the movie last week. Great movie, guys. Definitely need to see it when it comes out. If you think Aquaman was great, you're gonna love this movie. It's hilarious, has a good action, good story. Love the movie, and that ending makes you appreciate this book a lot more, and the whole family. So Shazam 4, nothing much happened in this. They're talking about the other realms. They talk about the wildlands. It's basically, have you guys seen the movie Zootopia? Something like that. They got rid of all the humans. Basically, got rid of every single one. Extinction, as they say, the mayor did. So Darla and Freddy end up in this place. And they have the hardest out of all the other ones, because, as you can see, they're not in their powers. So they're stuck in this land where basically they get killed. Humans get killed. Billy Batson is still at the Funlands, and you get to find out the deep secret of Kid Keen. And basically, if you're 18 in Funland, right here, you get sent to work on a working force to make Funland amazing and a fun experience for all the kids, as you can see right here. So it's a good story. I think the two that had it pretty good were Pedro and Eugene, who are in the Game Lands. And it's basically, it reminded me a lot of Tron. They're just in a game world, or Wreck-It Ralph, too. They're in this game land trying to figure out how to get out of there, and basically they have to make up these points to get out of there and open a new realm. So that's what they're trying to do. So nothing important in this book. It's just leading up to what's going to happen. They're all in different lands. They're all trying to figure out how they're going to get out of the mess. The best part of this book was the ending. Well, it's not the best part. The whole book is good, but boom, right there. The Black Adam. So yes, he's coming into this story. Love this book. Not gonna lie, just picked up all 4 issues today, so this story is really fresh because I had to read 1, 2, 3, and then this one 4. So really happy with this book. Like I said, mostly because I'm still in that Shazam hype from watching the movie. Great book, and I definitely give that a, let's go with an 8 out of 10. Why not? Here's another book from DC, Heroes in Crisis 7. Now, I'm not gonna lie, this book has been one of my favorite stories so far. Until this one. It's issue 7. I was expecting, I think, what is it, 7 out of 9? I was expecting more to be answered in this issue. It's been 7 long issues of questions, so I thought this book was going to be the one that revealed everything, and I was wrong. Still a good book, though, but one of my least favorite from the whole series. Because nothing important was really answered. You got more answers, but those answers came with a lot more questions, so it's almost at the end, so they have to reveal what's going on. So there it is, Hero in Crisis 7. So nothing really amazing happened in this issue. I do love the art right there. Basically, Harley Quinn and Batgirl are with Booster Gold and Blue Beetle, and they're trying to get the bottom of everything that's happened and who did what. So nothing, like I said, to me this issue was pointless. Nothing really important happened in this whole issue. The only thing was the ending. Somehow Wally West, the Flash, is not dead. Well, he is dead, but he found a way to be 5 days in the future, I guess. So today's the 5th day, so it's his last day, and he brings Poison Ivy back to life. And yeah, like I said, I can't even explain this book. I can tell you it's good, that's all I can say, but I can't really explain because I'm still confused. Might have to read this book 2 more times. Still a good book. I just want to see how this ends already. But I was let down with this issue. So Heroes in Crisis 7. Good book. Let's go with a 7. 7 out of 10 on this one. It's good. I love the series. I was hoping for more. It really was. Alright, so here is the book that everybody should have already. So I don't know, and mostly everybody's going to skip this part. Detective Comics 1000. So I didn't know which one to pick. I got this cover. I wanted to get one more, but I'm waiting on my Alex Ross cover. So I think with that and this one, I should be good. Detective Comics 1000, very good. Has a tons of stories in them. Has a lot of little mini stories. I'm not even gonna open this book. Go get this book, or you already have this book. But it's good. Has a lot of mini stories. This is an interesting issue. A lot of mini stories. You get to learn a little bit more about Batman, behind the scenes, little stories there and there. All good, amazing stories. Like, I can't even open or tell you who wrote this because there's so many stories inside. It's a good issue, and they ended as they promised with the introduction of the Arkham Knight right there. So pick this book up. Like I said, I don't need to tell you this because it's probably already in your hands. But it's a great issue, and I really wish I got the original cover. But I'm happy with this one. And like I said, I want to buy more, but for $9.99, I can live with one. Plus, I'm waiting on my Alex Ross one, like I mentioned. I bought that one on eBay, so I should be getting that one in 3 or 4 weeks maybe. And that's it for DC. Now let's move on to Marvel. So here's the big one everybody's been talking about. The reprints to the Incredible Hulk. 1, 2, 3. Why? I don't know, guys. I saw it. I had to get it. My comic book store had a lot of them. A lot. So I grabbed 3. And who knows, might be giving some away in the future, either on Instagram or here on this channel. But great issue. Like I said, best time to have one. Hang it up. I know for myself, I can't afford the real one, so $3.99 and you get the exact thing, same ads, everything. It's a no-brainer. Go get it. You're like, stop this video right now and go to the comic book store. Go get it. Like, go get it. Trust me, just go get it. Alright, so let's start with the actual books that I did review and read. Spiderman, Deadpool 48. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I got this book because I got Spiderman, Deadpool 47, the first appearance of Manipulator, and I really enjoyed that book. I thought that book was hilarious. I loved the whole aspect. I thought it was a good book. So I saw this one and I had to get it. Not gonna lie, I was not too impressed with this book. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't like the last one that caught my attention. But as I talked about it last week, Deadpool gets killed. Well, nobody dies in comics, but he got killed. And he appears in this realm where supposedly dead people come back to life. Or they don't come back to life, but Gwenpool is drawing them and they're appearing. So they figured out the way to defeat the Manipulator, and the way was to break the fourth wall. If they can break the fourth wall, they can defeat him. So that is the major plan right now. And like I said, nothing too important happened in this issue. This will probably be the last issue I get. Like I said, I was not too impressed. But who knows? Might pick up the next one just to see how it ends. But yes, there it is. Charging the team against the Manipulator and trying to break the fourth wall. And that is the way they're going to defeat him. This book I give a 5 out of 10 because honestly, you could have said I could have saved my $3.99. It's not a bad book, but I should have just bought another Hulk 181 with that money. But still a good book, and who knows? A lot of people like it. It wouldn't make it this far if no one was buying it. Second issue, one of the ones I was waiting for, is The Amazing Spider-Man. This book was amazing. One of my favorite books this week. Definitely the read of the week for me.
You lie!
Love this whole hunted storyline that Spencer has written. Like I said, I was thinking about dropping Amazing Spider-Man around 15. I was really bored with the stories. It just wasn't for me. They weren't bad, but it just wasn't for me. And this all makes up for it. It has me in the edge of my seat. I love reading it. And this issue, basically, everybody is dying. These C-listed villains. They're all getting killed by these Craven bots who are being controlled by rich people with virtual glasses. So, a lot of backstabbing in this book. You have Taskmaster with Black Ant, I think is his name. The Vulture with what is his name? Main point: there's a lot of backstabbing in this book. So Spider-Man is trying to save as many as he can because they're villains, but they still, like I said, they're literally getting beat to death in this book. So go check this book out. Like, go check it out. Like, this is another book. Like, stop the video, go check it out, and come back. So this book definitely 9 out of 10. Let's do that. Like I said, it's my pick of the week. Here's another one. Doctor Strange, number 12. Good issue. I like this book. It's supposed to be the first appearance of Volos, whatever his name is. Basically, his world is being attacked by Galactus, and he's trying to find a way to stop him. And he takes down the Silver Surfer, and the Silver Surfer had enough time to mention Earth. So Velos goes to Earth to find out how to defeat Galactus. And he goes to Doctor Strange, who is the Sorcerer Supreme there in that realm, to find out what kind of magic that he used to take down Galactus. And yeah, it's an interesting book. You have to go pick up this one. This one, definitely a good book. So he picks up certain tools and is able to take down Galactus. Well, not take down, sends him to another realm. Banishes Galactus to the Mystic Realm, which, as you know, Galactus is Galactus, and he's gonna eat, and he's gonna get powers from it. So, basically, this was a big no-no, because now Galactus is introduced to another realm, more possibilities, more powers. So Doctor Strange is trying to hurry up and fix this issue before it gets worse. But as you can see, it's too late. Good book. Really enjoyed this one again. Have not been collecting Doctor Strange, so I'm glad I jumped back on it, especially on this issue. A good issue to jump on. So, if you're not reading it, what are you waiting for? Go get Doctor Strange. Alright, almost done with these books. Another book, Hulkverines. Okay, I'm a big fan of the Hulk. Big fan of Wolverine. And a big fan of Weapon H. So, I got the first issue. It was not too bad. I was impressed. I liked it. I was hoping this issue would pick up, get a little more interesting. I was not too impressed with this book. I will probably get the next one just because it's the last part of it, but I was not too impressed with this. Basically villains joining together to see what they can do to stop Weapon H. But like I said, I will open this book, but nothing really happens in this book besides the ending, where they decide to experiment on the Hulk and Wolverine again, and basically make them Weapon H's as well. But nothing too... Like I said, jump on my Instagram. You'll see I show little pages from inside. So if you like it, go get it. For me, it was not, like I said, it was not worth it for me not to have it in my collection. But like I said, I'm already 2 in. Might as well finish the run. Definitely give that book a 5 out of 10 because it's not bad, but it's just not good. Like, I want to say it's good, but it's not. But hopefully the next one, they know how to end it. And here's the most awaited one. Avengers No Road Home, number 7. Now that I remember, forget what I said about Spiderman. This is the pick of the week. Definitely go pick this book up. Everybody's picking up Avengers No Road Home. Everybody, so. A great book. I'm a big fan of Monica Rambeau. Always have been. And this issue does justice to the character. She's just a complete badass in this book. So as we know, the last issue, Wanda was able to get the last the shard that was sent to the Conan realm, or whatever the realm is called. She got it, and Nyx went over there to go get it. So Monica Rambeau, Spectrum, shows up to help, and yeah, she kills the twins. And this is the page right here where it talks about how she kills them. Just brutal. She's just taking Nyx on, and yeah, she's amazing in this book. We jump back to the Hulk. Basically, just the Hulk wanting to go to another realm. Hawkeye doesn't really trust him, so he's tagging along to see what's really up. But this whole issue concentrates on Nyx and the battle for that other shard, which she ends up getting and destroying to get her powers back. She finds out that by destroying the crystals, she gets more powers, she gets stronger. So she's able to destroy the shard in this issue. But like I said, Monica Rambeau holds her off pretty well until the end, until that shard is broken. So Monica Rambeau is not somebody to be messing with. And I was not a big fan of the Captain Marvel, but when I saw Monica Rambeau, you know, the little girl, you know they're gonna make a Spectrum movie eventually in the future. So can't wait to see that character in the big screens. So Nyx ends up getting away, and the big reveal at the ending is Bailey shows up to fight Conan. So I guess first appearance in the Avengers. So yeah, good book though. Really enjoyed this book. Like I said, I feel like this book was very small, but so much happened. So much. Like, I don't even think I covered half of what I read in this book, which is crazy. But a lot happened. And it's basically all with Spectrum, too. Spectrum and Nyx. It's basically their back and forth, but a lot happened in this issue. And this is a very good issue. Very fun. Can't wait for next week. And I love Marvel doing these weekly things because you have that story fresh in your mind. So it's like watching a show. You're not forgetting. Usually when like I read Venom or something, when the new issues come out, I completely forgot what happened in the last one. I have to skim through it and be like, oh yeah, that happened. Or I had to remember in the first page. But this whole weekly thing, it's like watching a TV show. So great. I love this book. This definitely... You know what? I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10. Just because it's my pick of the week. Go get this book. If you only have $4, go get this book. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. So those are the books for this week. I'll probably be uploading another video by the end of the week of what I'm going to pick up for next week. Again, follow me on Instagram. I have more reviews on there of weekly comics. I will usually post those as soon as I get the comics, so you get those first before the video. So if you can't wait, go to Instagram and you'll have the reviews way before this video comes out, around early Wednesday morning before any comic book shops open, so you will know what to expect. So make sure you hit up my Instagram. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy these videos. Drop a like, subscribe. Go subscribe on Instagram, and hopefully, like I said, if I get enough followers, I can start doing giveaways. I want to do them right now, but like I said, I don't have that many followers, so there's going to be one winner every time, and I bet you those guys wouldn't mind. But I want to have at least 50 to 100, so it makes it fun. So if someone new gets a new comic every week, because I know a lot of places don't have comic book stores around, or you're not near it, and you rely on eBay. Like I said, support your local comic book shops, but I know a lot of places don't have comic book shops around. So in the description, I have the books that I discuss about on eBay. So if that's your way of getting books, I get books like that sometimes when I can't get them in the local comic book shop. So those are there, but support your local comic book shops first. And follow me on Instagram, and let's make this channel grow, guys. And have a good week. Hope you enjoy the books, and good luck hunting. Goodbye.